Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Team Infinite Health and Happiness. We're so happy to have you tonight or to have you watching the recording. So many exciting things are happening, but first and foremost, I want to welcome a couple of new members. We have Sylvia Cooper, Janie Lane. Janie went to high school with me and Tracy, and then whoever else went to high school with us. So yay, welcome Janie. I think she's trying to log on. And then Kay Daramia, I'm not sure how you say her name. I need to reach out to her. I haven't met her yet. Anyway, y'all listen, like my heart's pounding. I'm so excited about all the things that are happening with Plexus. It's just like I feel like we're fixing to have a baby. I feel like we just had one, and we're showing it off, and we're fixing to take it out into public, and then we're going to have another baby pretty soon after that, and we've got so much to share with everybody, and we'll be the parents that get to watch this grow and blossom. There are lots and lots of things happening. The first thing that's happening is we're going to convention in a little over 2 weeks, I think. And y'all listen, even if you're not going to convention, Trila and I will bend over backwards while we're there to make you feel like you are there. So we're going to be posting non-stop. I mean, we take little battery packs with us to make sure our phones don't die. And we're going to be posting every bit of information that is coming out. Usually they announce a new product. Usually we get great training, and we get training on levels. So this is what I want you to think about for next year when you go with us, that you will go to the training that is at your level. So if you're silver or gold or senior gold or ruby or whatever, you go to that training level. So we get real specific training that helps us. That way we can come back and help you deal with the problems that you're having. You'll be the first to know when they announce where Leaders Retreat is. And Trila's going to give us the down and dirty on Leaders Retreat. And y'all listen, it's a party, and I want you to be there. And there's a lot of big changes coming. I've heard some big rumors, and this is your year. I'm telling you, this is your year. They're going to spend a lot of time on Joyum, teaching us more and more about it. And we were just having a conversation with Trila about Laura's experience. I don't know if you can see my experience. I'm beside myself. I'm so happy about how my skin is looking. And let me tell y'all, I was a big Rodan and Fields girl. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there because this is a private thing. And I was sending them lots of my money, and my face was still breaking out. And and it still looked like the wrinkles were getting worse. I didn't notice that any of my spots were fading or anything like that. So this will convert a lot of people. And let me tell you something. If you weren't comfortable with selling Plexus, if you weren't comfortable with the supplement side of it, the vitamins and the drinks and stuff, but you're a makeup kind of girl, if that sings to you, this is your baby. I'm telling you, this is going to be so easy to market. Y'all, I've got a list, and we're going to talk more about this later. I've already got a list of 12 people that want to buy it on June 7th. So y'all do the math on that. Do the math on that. And you know how I'm getting those people? Because I'm posting about it. I'm posting my bare naked face, which is frightening. People are thinking if she's brave enough to post her bare naked face, I'm buying that. I'm posting other people's results. I'm posting information about it. And I'm telling y'all, people are going, okay, what is this? And I'm going to tell you something. If they come back and they say something about the price of it, y'all listen, you tell them to do some research. You tell them to do some research, because I'm telling you, it's a two-step thing. Morning and night, it's one thing. Rodan & Fields, I had 7 things that I used. 7 products. And y'all, I would barely use any because it was so expensive. I'd say, oh, well, okay, well, I have to try to make this last. Joyum is not like that. If you go to the Lancome counter, you go to the Estee Lauder counter, you go to the Clinique counter, they're going to sell you step after step after step. Well, you got to wash your face with this soap bar, then you got to use this astringent, and then you got to do this, and then you got to do that. And y'all, that all adds up. So when people say, oh gosh, that seems kind of expensive, you say, okay, I kind of understand what you're saying, but let's kind of calculate this out. First of all, it's a 60-day packet. So right there, now let's divide that in half for the month. Now let's talk about how much you spend on all your stuff. And just ask them, pull all your products out and tally it all up. And then let's talk about Botox. And then let's talk about Retin-A. And then let's talk about fillers. Because I'm telling you, if they're kind of like me in their vein, they're spending big bucks on their face. And Joyum will save them money. So do the math. And, I do this on supplements too. When somebody says to me that Plexus is expensive, I say, you know what, I thought that at first too. Until I realized that, okay, well, I gave up 3 Diet Dr. Peppers a day. Well, let's just say that's $1 a piece. Well, that's $3 right there. I gave up 2 Prilosec a day. Well, that's $2 more. That's $5 right there. $5 a day I was able to give up. Then let's go back and talk about not losing time off from work. Let's talk about not getting sick and how much money I spent twice a year when I was sick as a dog. So, you can pay for your health or you can pay for your sickness. You can pay for this with Joyum, or you can pay a dermatologist. You can pay somebody to do your Botox. You can get the Retin-A, which in the United States is so expensive. Of course, I go to Mexico and buy it, bring it back illegally, but that's a different story. But anyway, even at that, a tube of Retin-A in Mexico is $35. Now it does last you a long time, but I'm telling you, in the United States, even with a prescription, it's well over $100. So, just when people say, if they come back at you with that, then you just say, well, let's talk about that. Let's just talk about how much. So I'm telling you, if you start now and you are posting and you're sharing your results, you're sharing your friends' results, you're sharing Laura's results, people are going to start reaching out to you. And you need to have a list in your date book, in your planner, for January the 7th. Don't put it anyplace else where you can't find it. It needs to be right there on January the 7th. And listen, those of us that are going to convention, we have a lot of work to do the night before, the day before we go. It's going to be crazy. And I'm going to tell y'all, there's a possibility that the website will crash. We've all seen that happen before. What I am doing is I have sent out messages to all of my ambassadors. And if you have a downline, you should have gotten a message today with a list of your level ones that have not purchased the VIP pack. And you need to reach out to them. If you think there's any way possible that they would purchase that VIP pack, you need to reach out to them and remind them that their time is running out and they need to go ahead and get it. Now, the flip side of that is if you've got ambassadors that aren't selling Plexus, what do you need to be doing? You need to be reaching out to them too. And you need to be saying, okay, this stuff is legit. This is the bomb. And guess what? On June 7th, you can buy it for this amount. And what's that going to do? That's going to help you on your ranking. That's going to help you financially. And that's going to help the company. So if more ambassadors get their points, what's going to happen? The pay point's going to go up and we're going to make even more money. So I have ambassadors that have been dormant forever, and one called me yesterday. I had some call me yesterday that haven't been ordering, and they wanted to know the scoop. And let me tell you, if they're not selling it, I'm not telling them to buy the VIP pack. I'm telling them, you know what? June 7th, you need to order it. And I'm going to send you a reminder and I'm going to help you order it because I'm going to make the money off of that, you know? So y'all, look, even if, I'm just telling you, if you've got dormant ambassadors, this is the first thing this summer that's going to bring them back because there's more. And I'm going to tell y'all something. A woman will spend more on her face than she will on her underwear, that she will on her, housekeeping. I'm telling y'all, a woman, and if you're from Texas, good heavens, they will spend money on stuff for their face. I'm telling you, you should be in Texas. So push it. I'm telling y'all, this is where we're sitting on a gold mine, and this is going to just be a tsunami for Plexus. But you know what? It's also up to us because we have to promote it. We have to put it out there. We have to post about it. And y'all, you can't just post once and expect a whole lot of reactions. You have to post a couple of times. You got to go over and over again. Think about it. Why do you see a commercial and then 30 seconds later you see the exact same commercial? It's marketing 101. Get it in their brain and repeat it. Get it in their brain and repeat it. So you got to post a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's about Joy Yum. And can y'all tell I'm joyful? I'm so happy. I'm telling you, every morning, I don't know if y'all are doing this, but every morning I wake up and I run in there, I look in the mirror and I go, oh. So keep posting about it, okay? And spread the joy. I'm telling y'all, it's working. And if you have any questions or you need anything, get with me. I wanted to talk about, there are some no-nos about it, and I'll post that later on. You know, you can't say cystic acne. There's quite a few things that you cannot say, just like with Plexus, though. We don't want to back ourselves into a corner and say that we're going to cure anything. But you know what? Just post pictures. People love those pictures. They're like, oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk HC. HC hunger control. Okay, so I don't know the dates. I don't know how they're rolling this out, but I do know that in my back office today, I can order it. So if you're an ambassador, I think that there's a method to the madness, and I don't know if it's, I know for a fact if you had ordered the original Slim, it's in your back office. I had ordered it a couple of times, but not a whole lot. The ambassador that called me yesterday, she had been ordering it, and so she was able to get it, and it could be a rank thing too. I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I was thinking about all of this, and I thought at first, why would they release these products and we can't sell them? Because at first I was kind of mad. I thought, well, this is stupid. Why would they do this to us? Because now we've got these amazing products, we want to share them, but we can't sell them. Well, then I started thinking, we've got to get it out there and direct marketing. We're not going to see commercials on TV. The marketing is us. And here's the other thing. June 1st starts our contest for Leaders Retreat. So I'm so glad that I couldn't sell it, because I would have already had, in May, I would have already had 10 new customers. Well, I want those points to go to Leaders Retreat. So I'm holding off people. Like, I've got a couple people that want to buy Plexus, and I'm going, can you wait? I know this is selfish, but can you wait just a few days? I'll even give you some product if you'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. So, there's a method to the madness on how they're rolling out everything. You know, it seems like they're kind of holding back on us, and we're kind of, we're like, I'm telling you at first, I was like, okay, well, this is stupid, but it's not, y'all. It's for our benefit. So we've got to get out there and spread the word. And then June 1st and June 7th, we got to hit that pavement, hit it, because we all want to be at Leaders Retreat. Okay. And I've heard these great things about hunger control. I can hardly wait to try it. I mean, I've tasted it. I loved how it tastes, and I didn't want to eat all day long. Trila's been taking it. I think she likes it a lot. Maybe she'll share a little bit with us. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Trila, because Trila is going to share with us all about Leaders Retreat and how we're all going to get there. Trila?
Hey. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was still muted. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being on or watching the recording later. Leaders Retreat is amazing. There's no other way I can say it. Convention is amazing too. Convention is more of a convention. It's more training, more helping you with your business, helping you to grow in product knowledge and in knowledge about our comp plan and how to share with people. Leaders Retreat is really more like a retreat. Plexus spoils you rotten. I mean, they just spoil you rotten. It is one party after another, and don't think wild party, just fun parties. I mean, you know, just one party after another. And there is a couple, I think 2 sessions is it. They bring in stars to perform for us, and I don't know. It's just I can't explain it. But it's really good, and it's really, really worth you going to. Now, I'm going to toot our horn a little bit, but Terry and I have made Leaders Retreat every single year since we have been doing this. And we haven't had anybody join us on our team, have we?
No.
I don't think we've ever had anybody, and we're really sad about that. And Terry especially, I haven't heard much, but Terry has heard some whispers and hints about how amazing this Leaders Retreat is going to be for new ambassadors, for silver ambassadors, for gold ambassadors, for senior gold, ruby, senior ruby, for those of us that have not reached that elite status. Apparently, Plexus is going to focus maybe perhaps more, or maybe give us more prizes. I don't know. Terry knows more than I know, but there's something going on that we want people on our team to go with us really, really bad. So here's the deal. Leaders Retreat points start June 1st. Technically, in the past they haven't announced that, but in the past they have, okay? Where is Leaders Retreat? We don't know. We will find that out at convention. Usually it's on the last day in the last session of convention that they announce it. Typically in the past it has been at a Gaylord resort. Now, if you've never been to one of those, that right there is worth a trip, because these places are phenomenal, beautiful, just amazing. We don't know where it's going to be, but no matter where it's going to be someplace really great, okay? You have to earn your way there. You have to get points, and it is not easy. Let's just be honest. It is not easy, okay? So Terry and I really wanted to come to you tonight and help you with the strategy. So what I did is I went back to last year's Leaders Retreat point qualification list, and I have all that information. Now, chances are it's different, okay? Chances are it's different. But all we're talking about right now is you qualifying to get there. You can't just pay your way to go like you can convention. You have to actually qualify to go. And when you qualify, you get your room free. So you get a free room. I mean, and most of your meals are paid for too, because of all the parties, you know, so it's your flight. That's about it. And then the rest of the vacation is pretty much on them. Okay. So last year we had to have 775 points to qualify for Leaders Retreat. And I know some of you are going, oh my gosh, I got 100 for convention. Don't think that way. Don't think that way. Okay. You have 3 months. Yeah, just 3. I know for convention we have 4, but you have just 3 months. This is harder to get. Fewer people get this, but hang in there with me. You have 3 months to get 775 points. Your goal to go to Leaders Retreat, in my opinion, needs to be hitting 1,000 PVs in June and July, and then 1,750 PVs in August. And I'll explain that in a minute, why I'm saying 1,750 in August, okay? Now, for you to get 1,000 PVs, that means you need at least 9 new customers or 9 customers ordering, and then your products. My goal is going to be 10 new customers in June, okay? With those 10 new customers, I'm going to get 10 points for each of those, so that's 100 points. Plus, that'll get my PVs up to at least the 1,000 PV mark, and I'll get the points for that. I'm going to do the same thing in July. Try to work hard at getting 10 new customers and getting those PVs up. Then comes August. Guess what? I'm going to work hard at getting 10 more customers. I really only need 5, okay? Because the people who ordered in June, if they are Joy-On customers, believe me, they're going to want to order again in August. And so you're going to be able to hit the higher point rank for PVs. You're going to be able to hit the 1,750 PV rank. If you do that, if you get 10 new customers in June, 10 in July, 5 in August, you reach 1,000 PVs in June, 1,000 PVs in July, and 1,750 in August, you made it to Leaders Retreat. You made it to Leaders Retreat. Now, 10 new customers seems kind of overwhelming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start now. Just like Terry said, she has a list of people. Right now, I only have 2 people confirmed that they want to order it definitely on June 7th. Just 2. Okay? Am I upset about that? No, not at all. Because I know have you seen the results in the 7 days and 14 days? Guys, when we get to the 30-day before and after shots, people are going to want to buy this in June. They're going to want to, I promise you, okay? So I know I'm going to be able to get 10 new customers, and I know you can too, but you're going to have to reach out and you're going to have to follow up with them. Second, there's going to be another new product launched at convention. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. But hey, another new product means what? Different people to reach out to, or people to try to get back onto Plexus. Okay? Have them call and cancel their existing account if they haven't ordered in 6 or 7 months. Sign them up as a new customer and get those points. Okay? August, Hunger Control is supposed to become available. Slim Hunger Control is supposed to become available. Right now, I think it's just to the ambassadors, but what could you do? You could order some and sell it at retail price to those people that are really wanting it. So here we have Joy-On coming out in June. We have a new product coming out June as well to help us out. And then every ambassador is going to be able to get HC Slim, Hunger Control Slim, in August, and you'll be able to pass that on to customers. You would get your own PVs, but you're going to be able to get those PVs up there. You are. I just think there's no way that somebody can't do this if you don't really start now. But like Terry said, you got to start now. You got to start sharing other people's results. If you have any questions, call me, message me. We want you with us. We really want you with us.
Thank you so much, Trela. You made it so simple. I mean, and if people will just sit down and kind of break it down, like, when it comes out, or when the contest is announced, we print it out and we put it up, and then usually Phil Mango will give us or maybe even corporate will give us a chart on how to kind of work it to make sure that you make it. And y'all, it's so doable. I'm so excited. Like my goal is like, I always have at least 1,000 in PV. My goal for June is to have 2,000, because I'm going to add those 10 new customers. So I will have those points, plus I'll have 100 points for new customers. If I maintain that and I continue to do that, there's no reason why I can't do it. And there's no reason why you can't do it either. And let me tell you another thing. Y'all, message old customers.
Yes.
Y'all, it doesn't have to be a big, long, elaborate message. Message them short and sweet. Y'all, I've gotten so many responses in this past week on, oh yeah, I'm going to come back and try plexus again, or I'm going to do plexus again. I fell off the wagon, and I'm going to try the Joy. Or, you know, like I have the one girl that was my biggest chicken that I was so afraid it was my old drill team director, because she was so mean. And she's turned out to be this amazing customer. And y'all, she's spending like 30 days in the South Pacific. So she's got tons of money. And you know what else she has? She's got friends with money. And she's all about her face. And I messaged her about this, and she said, I just started a new skin regimen this past week before we left, but you know what? I want to try it. Y'all, message people, message every customer you've ever had, message every customer you think you're going to have, message everybody. Short and sweet, don't bog them down. Okay, one last thing. ATM. Okay, we've got an amazing support page. You know, I post something every day. I post usually twice a day. Y'all, add everybody to the page. Add everybody that you can think of to the page. Then find something that you think that they would be interested in and tag them, and then send them a short message. Hey, I hope it's cool with you, but I added you to this amazing support page that we had. I heard you talking about migraines the other day, and I wanted you to see this post. Go look where I tagged you. If you don't want to be on the page, take yourself off. That's cool. And just open a dialogue. But y'all, ATM, it's so simple. And y'all, I'm just adding people like, I don't care. I'm going to add you if you want to take me off. And, you know, I read this thing about this ambassador that added, I don't know how many people last month, a crazy amount. And she had messaged over 400 people. 400 people. And, you know, you got to get a little thick skin, because, you know, out of 400 people, 2 are going to come back and say, don't message me ever again. And you know what? You don't care. You shouldn't care. You don't care. You know, you shouldn't care. Because there's 398 that did not message you back and say that. And there's probably 30 or 40 that said, yeah, I'm glad you added me to the group. Oh, that's cool. Or they'll make them go and look at the group. You know, and then they're going to think, God, I could probably lose 10 pounds. I have trouble with my hunger control. Yeah, my face, I'm 60 and my face still breaks out. You know, they're going to see something that they can identify with. So ATM it to death. I'm telling y'all, it's like a tool. It's like, you know, it's like we're surgeons. We gave you a scalpel. Go for it.
Remind the new ones what ATM stands for, Terry.
So it means add them to the support page, which is Infinite Health and Happiness Support. Tag that person and then message that person. It's so stinking simple. And y'all listen, write it down. You better have 3 big fat lists right now. Your Frank's list, you better have your Joyum list, the people you're going to call, and you better have your hunger control, because I have people messaging me about that too. So you don't want to get to that day and it's blowing up and you're going, oh, who was that person that said they wanted that? It won't work that way. Your brain's, you know, unless you're an Einstein. But I'm telling you, write it down. Okay, we're going to wrap this up really quick because I don't want to keep y'all any later. But Monique from Canada, do you have anything exciting to add?
Well, I was just going to say that Marianne that messaged 400 people, she joined Plexus last August, and she is probably going to turn Emerald this month. Isn't that amazing? I follow her, and yeah.
I think my goal in June, between now and the end of June, will be to message 400 people. You know what? I think I'm going to start a counter. I'm going to get a little baseball clicker, and And it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. And whoever you message the most, or, you know, you're going to get the feedback back to you. And you know what? Even if they say, no, I'm not interested, what did you do? You planted a little seed. You planted a seed and you said, I am your Plexus girl. Don't forget it. I'm your Plexus girl. Because when you have bronchitis next fall, you're going to call me. So, you know, just plant those seeds. It's good. So Monique, we're so excited. We're going to see you at convention.
Yeah.
We're going to hang out with Darius Rucker and Sonia Dudley and the Mangoes and some other really cool people. Okay, thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you can take away and start building your business. I'm telling y'all, we're about to have the best baby we've ever had. So let's go out there and let's sell this joy. Okay, thanks everybody. Dream big.
Good night.
Good night.